What's all this?
Robespierre. He's declared today a festival of the Supreme Being. A paean to the virtue of the nation and the citizen's duty toward it.
Why does that sound familiar?
As far as Templar doctrine goes, it's a loose interpretation.
We'll never get close to him in the middle of all this. We'd best retire and wait for a better opportunity.
Still thinking like an assassin. This time, I have the plan.
Oh? And what would that be?
Think like a Templar.
Amazing!
Thought we were supposed to be rationalists.
What's he thinking?
Vive Robespierre!
Bravo!
Vive la liberté!
The Supreme Being ain't called for Robespierre. I'll eat my hat.
Ridiculous
What is
pomp
he
and
thinking?
circumstance.
What now?
Robespierre is unassailable. He's got half the guard out in force. We'll never get within 10 yards of him.
Just what I said.
But he's not as popular as he was. The Purgers, the Supreme Being cult. If we can discredit him, he's finished.
A massive public spectacle is the perfect venue.
Exactly. Paint him as a dangerous lunatic and his power will evaporate like snow in April. But we'll need some convincing evidence.
I have an idea where to start. You coming?
Meet me after. I have my own arrangements to make.
Aucun ami de la révolution!
Let's see. Incriminating evidence. Incriminating evidence. Merlin, Tallien, Bourdon. These are all deputies of the National Convention. Lists of political figures written in the hand of a man fond of sending his rivals to the guillotine. Yes, these should do nicely.
Concentrate, the Supreme Being has finally arrived. Never has the world he created offered him a sanctuary worthy of his honor. He has seen tyranny, crime, and deception reign on earth.
Well?
A list of names. 50 or so deputies of the National Convention, all written in Robespierre's hand and all opposed to him.
I imagine those good gentlemen would be quite interested to know they're on that list. First, Monsieur Robespierre brought his own refreshments. Distract the guards, I have an idea.
Distract the guards. Right.
Armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism, they can no more tear the world from... Yes, armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism, they can no more tear the world from... Armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism. People fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracy. That would be the place for them. They can no more tell us. People fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracies. They can no more tear the world from...
I'll bring you down a peg! Might as well stop and settle this, outlaw!
It is wisdom! Compassionate toward the unfortunate, and we must be compassionate toward the good. We must be generous, compassionate toward the unfortunate, and inexorable toward the good. We must be generous toward the good, compassionate toward the unfortunate, and inexorable.
How did I get? Causes hallucinations. This will make him look mad. Now we have to make him look dangerous.
The list of names.
It must fall into the right hands, anonymously. If our involvement gets out, it'll tip Germain off.
Leave that part to me.
Get over here! I'll finish you quick if you ask nice!
Robespierre natters on about freedom and mercy, while thousands go to the guillotine. If Don somewhere like to see this, he would choke on his own grief.
Pray, monsieur. Might I borrow your handkerchief?
Certainly.
They endeavor to banish him from the earth, reign alone with Christ. People fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracies. They can than the remorse from their own hearts. You who are rich, hold up your woeful heads. You can again raise your eyes to the sky with impunity. Heroes and humble.
And if they
Generous devotion is not
popular, but he's not God,
the
no matter what.
minions of
You
tyranny
can't
may be able to assassinate you, but it is not in their power to annihilate you completely. Man, whoever you are, you can again think well. You can attach your transitory life to God Himself and to immortality. Let nature thus retain all its magnificence and wisdom all its empire. The Supreme Being is not destroyed. You who are wretched, hold up your woeful heads. You can again raise your eyes to the sky with impunity. Let us be serious and discreet in all our deliberations, as men who determine the interests of the whole world. Let us be generous toward those who are good, compassionate toward the unfortunate, inexorable toward the wicked, just toward everyone. Now, whoever you are, again think well of yourself. Let nature thus regain all its magnificence and wisdom all its empire. The Supreme Being is not destroyed. Let us depend only on our constancy and our virtue. People, fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracies. They can no more tear the world than the remorse from their own hearts. Let us not count on unalloyed prosperity, triumph without obstacles, or on anything that depends upon the fortune or perversity of another. Let us be ardent and obstinate in our anger against world tyrants, imperturbable in the heat of danger, patient in our work, terrible during setbacks, marvelous and vigorous in success. People, fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracies. They can no more tear the world from their own than the remorse from their own hearts. Let nature thus regain all and wisdom all the supreme. Now, whoever you are, you can again think well of yourself. Let
That
us
should
be
set
serious
things in
and
motion.
discreet in all our deliberations, as men who determine.
It is wisdom, above all, that our guilty enemies want to drive from the Republic. To wisdom alone does it belong to consolidate the prosperity of empire. It is for her.
Being a list of enemies of the revolution. 500 names here.
Robespierre's gone too far this time.
That set the fox in the hen house.
Pity the hens. Now what?
We wait. It won't take long. Once Robespierre has lost the support of the people, he'll be no more use to Germain. And when Germain abandons him...
He's vulnerable. Let's go.